Here we have the modes of the major scale system, starting with Ionian. Ionian is the long word for the major scale. And the scale degree formula is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So in this video, we're going to talk about how to turn, or, through understanding of the modes, how we're going to turn this into a melodic minor scale. So the melodic minor scale is where we simply replace the third with a minor third, and then it becomes the melodic minor scale. So then I'll just write melodic minor here so I know where we're at. Now in classical theory, the melodic minor scale is ascending this, descending a natural minor scale. For the purpose of this video, we're just going to talk about it as a specific set of notes, and that's 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the way this works, if with the other modes, is the note that's here in any of the melodic minor keys in this mode would be here. So simply lowering that note now to a flatted 2 is what would give us the formula for the next mode. And so a lot of times this one is referred to as a Dorian flat 2. The names are given in respect to the ones that are in the major system. So this next one, the Phrygian, it gets a little complicated because we're actually lowering the root, but we're still going to call it the 1. So instead of this one being lowered numerically, because we don't really want to call it a flat 1, we're going to call it a 1. So what that's going to do is raise the rest of these. So this is probably the trickiest one. This would become a 2, and then this would become a 3. Sorry about that. Some of them are grouped. This one's a 3, and then this one now is a sharp 4, and then sharp 5, something that doesn't happen naturally in the major scale system, sharp 5. So then 6 and 7. And a lot of times this one then is called Lydian augmented, because it's a Lydian scale with the augmented 5th, which gives us the augmented triad right here. Okay, so now that we've done this one, where the note that gets changed would be here. So the rest of these are going to be pretty easy. We're changing one note, and that would be the flat 7. And then, so that would, this one is called Lydian dominant, basically because it's a Lydian scale, and then we have the 1, 3, 5, flat 7, the dominant 7th chord, Lydian dominant. And then here, make sure these are, okay, these are ungrouped. So now the 6th is affected, and this one is often referred to as Mixolydian flat 6, the same as a Mixolydian with the flat 6 or flat 13, you're using it above the octave. So then we're going to lower the 5th on this one, on the Aeolian, which is a minor scale. But so this now takes on more of the look of the Locrian scale because of the diminished triad. Locrian, natural 2. And then now we're at the 4th, and the 4th would become a flatted 4th, which is really a 3, but because of its scale position, we call it flatted 4. And then this one is often referred to as the super Locrian scale. 1, 2, flat 3, flat 4. Just so in every case here, one note is being altered. The only one that really takes on a different look is this third mode, because we're lowering the root, which is the flatted third of the main mode right here. So as you can see, each of these names are given in respect to what we know about the modes in the major scale system. So that's why it becomes pretty important to know what these modal systems are. You know, basically they're a set of intervals from the root, inverted each time. And then other, you know, if you want to play in other scale systems, like I keep mentioning, they're defined by their relationship to how the major system is affected. Let me know what you think of this video. If there's any other scales that you want analyzed in this fashion.